fade away
Wait,
after.
hold on.
After you start recording.
It's always recording?
Yeah.
Alright. Mute all noise. After hours, after hours, after hours, after hours.
Sick. All right. It's recording. Battery's good. Camera's
Got
good.
my twisty.
I need my water, but
Water, decaf White Claw.
While we wait, we hydrate.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Mute all noise after
You
hours.
know when you just like have, you're on the tip of a good joke, but you can't think of how to word it, and then you just fuck it up.
Ah, dude, that's the worst. It's like a sneeze where it's like doesn't come, but
Dude.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Dale.
Dale ain't dead, right?
He's living on that island with Tupac for sure.
You think Tupac's alive in Cuba?
Oh, absolutely.
No way.
You don't think so?
I think he
I don't think so either.
I made Swiss cheese in Vegas.
Yeah, I don't think Tupac's alive either.
Bro, explain the holograms then. They can't just make that up.
That's true.
Bro, I just saw the thing today where Drake used a hologram of himself from Degrassi,
Oh yeah.
and the hologram handed him a book.
Wait, wheel-chair and all?
No,
Is that the one?
unfortunately.
That would have been great. Just wheeled out.
No wheelchair, unfortunately, but his hologram handed him a book during the show.
The cool thing about that hologram is he got some like random guy that kind of
Try to hold it closer to your mouth.
and then he got like a younger guy that was like kind of looked like him, and then projected like
And
himself
sitting in
on
the
there.
spot?
Yeah, it was weird.
What?
The future's weird.
Bro, the
It's too
future's-
much, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's too much. Just perform your music and go home.
I met a girl one time that said she was at Coachella when the Tupac hologram came out. She cried, and then I just stopped talking to her because I was like, "That's just kind of weird."
That's weird.
I was just, why are you crying for a Tupac hologram? What's
All
wrong
right.
with you?
What's the weirdest? Is that the weirdest way you probably stopped talking to a girl? Was that?
No, honestly, I'll be straight up. There is this. Okay, so I'm Mexican, so we eat a lot of like refried beans and shit. And I met this white girl one time, and I think like my family was having like a carne asada barbecue, and she was like, "Oh, I'm hungry. I'm like, girl, we're about to go watch the UFC by my homies, then we're gonna pull up to the carne asada." And we pull up to the carne asada, and then I was like, "Oh, you want anything to eat?" She's like, "Yeah, I'll take some carne asada." And I was like, "All right, you want some like beans or anything?" She's like, "Nah, I hate refried beans." I'm like,
What?
I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And then after that night, I stopped talking to her. I'm like, girl, you don't like beans. The
She
fuck
made
shit.
fucking beans. What the fuck?
Well, you don't want the guac with the beans with the carne asada, girl.
Bro, that's
I think that's like the
disrespectful.
pettiest reason. Just like you don't like refried beans. The fuck
That's
wrong with you?
disrespectful.
That's what I thought.
What about you? You got a weird way you stopped talking to?
I was gonna do the intro.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Oh
we
yeah,
didn't do the
right.
intro.
We're just going right into it. Damn, it's after hours.
Hey man, say man, it's the Quake man, the one and only. You know who and what. This is In Noise podcast with my co-host
Liddy Cavini.
Liddy Cavini, and this is the After Hours In Noise episode 19, I believe. And we're sitting with our dog. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my friend.
This is the dog, Sad Dinero, aka Dinero, aka your boy Brando. We out here after hours.
And we got these sweet lights, and as you can notice, we are not in the studio.
We're cozy.
We're cozy. We got a pizza coming.
Ooh,
We're gonna talk about some
I'm
things.
hyped.
I was about to say it's been a while, but it hasn't been a while. It has been a while before that.
Yeah, we had that long gap.
We had like a 2 or 3 week gap
Okay.
where we were
okay.
both fucked off.
I feel that.
Bad times.
I'm still a little bit fucked off, but it's
Troubling times
a
in the
little
kingdom.
bit of trouble. Troubling times in the kingdom.
The kingdom.
Good sir. She made fucking beans. You know that meme?
Which one?
The dude, he's just like, sees a pot of beans and is like, what the fuck? She made fucking beans.
No,
Does
I
this
don't know
fucked
that
up voice. What the fuck? Dude, it's my favorite meme. And that other meme is like, okay, let's go.
Dude, I love that one.
That
I
is-
said that
I
one.
don't think I know that one either.
Bro.
Lives
I
rent
need to
free in
catch
my
up on
head.
the memes. Damn.
That's one of my favorite. Okay, let's go.
Him and his dad, they're like,
No, that's not his dad.
is it brother?
It's from a British broadcasting channel where they were showing like people's obsessions, and this kid and this
Definitely
random
autistic.
dude are obsessed with like figurines from carnivals.
Wait, that's just a random dude?
Yes, they just made him hang out. They just made him hang out and show each other their figurines.
That's
He
really
collects
not cool.
figurines.
I feel like that is a not cool thing. And
Bro.
they look
It's
related.
kind of weird.
Yeah, they're not related.
But okay, let's paint the picture.
What's up?
So there's like a train.
Mm-hmm.
There's like this, model trains. I'm autistic. I love trains and dioramas and shit like that. You know what I mean? I fuck with trains. Trains are cool. Choo choo. But they built like a little train set up with like a city, but they also rigged it with lights and sound. So there's like a carnival going.
It's like some Mr. Rogers shit.
And so this dude's just like blah, 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 blah. He's like speaking fast. He's like, okay, all right. And then
Let's go.
And then there's a clip
to
of
see
him.
this.
He's like sitting there, and he pushes a button, and it's like it makes this like songs like bum, bum, down, bum, 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 and he's just like blankly sitting there staring at it, and it's like some I don't know Swedish dude.
Yeah, I think some British, Swedish, somewhere in the. But yeah, it was somewhere around there.
So, but then there's this kid, and he's like, "Oh, the guy was like, come on around the bend." I remember that. He's like, "Come on around the bend," but like the kid's like, "Okay, let's go," and then he like pushes the train. It's the sickest.
I've never
dude.
seen this. I need to see this.
Bro, I can find it right now.
Yeah,
sounds
we could do
great.
that. Whatever. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Pull it up.
So we need a laptop here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need like.
Unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunately. Fortunately, I guess we had a show before this.
Well,
it
you
was
guys
lit. It was a
did.
good
Yeah.
show.
Vince did not because he had to work.
Come
I was on the
dude.
card and everything.
Yeah, I was about to say you were on the flyer.
The
dude.
flyer. Izzy showed up. Shout out Izzy. Oh, come on.
What the fuck?
Simply the best. Come on. Okay, come on, baby. Okay,
Lego
let's
carnival.
go. Okay, come on, we're gonna start with the Conti. Let's move. Here we go. Go on. Come on, all the legacy. Go on.
Look how they're just sitting there. Dude, these are two strangers.
Oh, they're strangers.
I do not like how
I thought they were like father and son or something.
No, I'm pretty.
They got the same hairline.
that shit's so crazy. I love memes.
That's great.
Audio.
It's just
Oh,
the
that's my
headphones.
headphone. Okay, I was like, fuck.
We are still working with the bare minimum. Yeah, we had a show before this. It was cool. Mr. Z Smoke, my roommate, did a hyperpop showcase, and it was pretty lit.
It's pretty solid.
The most sweatiest venue in the world,
Oh,
Asymmetry
my
Records.
goodness, super sweaty.
Shout out Asymmetry, but it's just
They need to.
this time. Last time it was bad, but this time I feel like at the beginning wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I had hope. It actually felt okay because it was overcast today.
Yeah, it didn't feel too bad, but as more bodies started coming in, it was
Jeez Louise. It was,
sweaty.
dude, it was
we
literally
need
a
to figure out the
sauna.
AC shit.
Bro, I was like everybody was completely encased in water.
That's hot.
Everybody was wet, dude. Everybody was really wet.
No, say
I
less.
was so wet. I was wearing a fucking tank top, and I was like, damn, bro, I'm so juiced right now.
Bro, I cared about it till you started talking about yourself.
You cocksucker. But yeah, that was cool. Yeah, did you sell anything?
No, I actually didn't sell shit.
Did you sell anything last time?
Last time I did. Last time I sold like
Yeah.
2 hats and like a T-shirt. It wasn't too bad. It was like $100, I think, like $90.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Wasn't too bad.
Ooh,
But,
yeah.
Zaza.
The Zaza? Holy shit.
Yo.
Sorry nobody's up to help you.
Should we-
Yeah, what a bunch of assholes. We're
I know,
assholes on the pod.
low-key.
Quick.
Should we? I was like, should we pause real quick?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, she's already got it. Thanks, Hannah. You're the best.
You're the best. Thanks.
What
After
what are
hours,
those other
after
things?
hours, after hours.
Are they cinnamon things? Or twisties? Whatever the fuck. Oh my god, special delivery. Thank
Yes.
The best. The real MVP, Hannah.
Was that you texting me? Oh, okay. I thought you were asking me a question about beer.
On this episode of the pod. does
Oh,
Vince
you got a
Owen-
twisty too?
So much.
You twisty
Oh
devil.
my
you.
god. We
Oh, man.
twisted up. This is the only alcohol I've had all day.
Really? You were drinking at the show, I bet.
I was.
Yeah.
totally. You know, I fucking
I'm really
was.
trying not to drink.
Every time I see that we're on the same card for something, I'm like, all right, at least I know I got someone to drink with me at this spot. Or at the.
Facts. You remember that one time we were at the, what was that other show at the church? I forget that place's name.
Oh,
That
yeah.
security guard almost kicked me out because I like snuck alcohol in. He's like, "Where'd you get that?" I'm like, "At the bar." He's like, "What is it?" I'm like, "White Claw." He's like, "Yeah, you're right. We sell those." I'm like, "Whew."
Yeah, not that side.
The church?
He was on my ass
It
that
was
whole
at the
night
Flow
though.
show.
Oh yeah, it was the Flow
Mm.
Show.
Shout out to Flow Show,
Shout out
Alberta
to Flow
Abbey.
Show for reals. That place is dope.
What's up? Well, how you been? What's up with you, bro?
Yeah, talk to us, man.
Sorry, I'm trying to open this.
Stella.
Don't fucking do that.
No, let's see. What did I do this weekend? So I've been working butt fuck hours because all my coworkers are at Pickathon. Thank you. I went to a show.
MVP, man.
What the fuck is Pickathon?
I
Is that shit still recording?
think it's a bunch of old heads
Like on the
that
computer?
go
Can you
sit
see it?
Let me see.
You don't
do
have yeah.
acid somewhere. I don't really know.
What the fuck
Yeah, it
is?
looks like it is.
Okay, cool.
But I did that, and then I went to work, went to a show, stayed up till 5 in the morning, not doing drugs right now.
Nice. Good for you.
And then had work at fucking 9 a.m. So then I've just been on the run since.
What's Pickathon?
Yeah, what is that? Enlighten us.
I don't really know.
I
It's-
kept seeing people talking about it. I was like, "What is this? Another thing?"
I think it's like.
I don't. I'm tired of
You
things.
gotta learn a thing.
I think it's like. It's
What's
in
pit?
some
Why is it pit? What do you pick? You pick berries.
guitar. Like,
Oh.
it's like a show, but it's like a bunch of just like old
That's
heads in
lame.
the forest. I think.
Guitars suck. Playing guitar sucks.
Yeah, we only hang out with rappers
Anti-guitar.
here and
Dude,
hyper pop artists.
Exactly. We only hang out with rappers.
Dude, it's so funny because I don't even really listen to like rap or like.
Yeah, you don't.
I listen to some rap, I guess, but like I don't listen to most of the genres I vend for. Like no one ever asked me to vend like a punk show. Or
You're
like
also
a
like
metal
an
show.
EDM dude too,
Okay, I guess I do vend some.
which is
EDM
that's
shit.
not a problem. What you got to do, you should have went to one of the SR25 raves.
I know. I really wanted to.
Those were cool, but
Those looked crazy. Where were those at? It was like a warehouse or what was
yeah,
it?
it's over MLK. Where's MLK? Is that by the water? Huh? Was that Grand? The other side of Grand. Whatever that road is on the other side of Grand. So that right next to the alleyway. It was mad tight.
Dope.
It felt very like hedonistic and like demonic. It was cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, them videos look like
Boom,
that. I was like,
boom, 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 boom. It was like crazy lights.
It looked like that scene from Blade when they're just like
Bro.
clubbing and some weird
Dude,
shit. That's what it
literally.
looked
Like,
like.
right in the
When I
beginning
started
of
seeing recaps from you and Izzy, I was just like, yo, this looks like some
That
Blade
thing was
shit.
definitely Blade, bro. I kept thinking cyberpunk, and there was like,
100%.
we were just like it was like a parking garage, and we just had like stuff. It looked like a black market kind of.
That's cool.
There's like a dude selling books.
You told me that.
I was so fried. I was just like on one, and I'm like just staring at this dude. He's like reading. He's sitting there reading, and there's like a rave happening. And he's selling books. I was like, cool.
Bro, that was a side quest. That was
Yeah,
some
yeah,
Straight
fucking
up.
long-
like-
yeah, just-
I'm gonna start reading books at every event we go to. But fun fact, I actually don't know how to read, so it's gonna be like Dr. Seuss and shit.
Do you not know how to read, really?
you don't know how to read.
Nah, man, I dropped out of school at like 7th grade. I'm just fucking with you guys. I know how to read.
I feel like I
smart.
don't know how to read. I can read. I just can't sit there and read. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm the type of motherfucker that
What's the
like,
last book you read?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the last book you read?
Fahrenheit 411. 5. What's the,
What's the last book you read in high school? Typically with this common curriculum shit. No, I read some Stephen King stuff. I've been reading.
Man of Culture.
I don't even know what the book's
Scary
called,
stuff.
but it's about like, yeah, man, I like to be spooked. It's about like a murder on like, and it's a bunch of different like tellings of different people, and it jumps back and forth. It's weird. I haven't I read like 100 pages, and I haven't picked it back up in like a month, but I'm still counting it.
I buy mad books just to make it look like I'm smart. And I have this idea that if I have mad books around me, that I will just absorb the energy and I will absorb the knowledge, and then I will become the book.
Photosynthesize the
I will
book.
photosynthesize knowledge. Knowledge is the answer.
That makes sense.
And I will
In
photosynthesize
a weird
it.
way, that makes sense.
And then I will be so smart.
It really does make sense.
It does make sense.
I get it.
Metaphysically, yes.
We're gonna walk into his room, and it's gonna be a whole library.
Library. Get it right.
Library.
Library.
Library. You said library.
I have a speech impediment. Fuck. Thanks for knowing.
You know what's funny is
Wow.
I used to have one too, but it like went away in middle school.
I don't actually have a speech impediment.
I know you don't.
He's like, that's why you talk weird. He's all agreed with you.
Oh, that's why you're like that.
Interesting.
No, the fucking headphones. Ugh. The motherfucking, I gotta get another one of these splitters. The motherfucking, I had a lisp, a really bad lisp.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell the difference between B's and D's. I was fried, bro. I was like,
You're just pointing at them.
I was like, bog. Oh wait, no. It was like, that's dog. It was like shit like that for so long. I was in the special class. I rode the special bus for a little bit too.
Yeah. This is all making
Well, it was the
sense.
short.
Yo,
it was
I'm
the
dead.
it was the short bus, but it has all the like
Things
bad
are-
kids
you're,
on it.
like, connecting
Oh,
the
I got put on that too. Dude, I decided to walk to school instead when I got put on it. But so, do you remember?
You were like, no, I'm not riding the short bus. I'm walking.
Dude, I'm like, these kids are like lighting the back of the bus on fire and shit. Like, I just shot a paper horn and it hit the bus driver on accident.
That's so fire.
Dude,
We're both on the short bus.
dude, that shit, I got in a lot of trouble. So, did you guys ever make those things with the paper and you call them hornets and they're like, you fold them a
You
bunch?
flick them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
those things were deadly, dude.
I was trying to hit my friend. I shot the bus driver in the back of the head with it. And, yeah, they
Oh,
were like,
shit.
they're like, yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You're getting
Damn,
sent.
you got banned from the short bus, dog.
Yeah. No, that was why I got sent. to
Oh,
this-
that's what you guys said.
Was there a bunch of bad people in there doing bad things?
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Selling fake weed and like hitting vapes and shit.
Dude, the first time I saw a girl's butt was on that bus because she was wearing a dress and some homie just pulled it up. I'm in like 7th
Oh,
grade and I was like,
jeez.
dang.
She just like fucking sock him in the face. So she's like,
Nah, she just laughed about it. But you know how it is in middle school, everyone was fucking sexually harassing people. It's not cool.
Yeah,
It's not cool.
low key it isn't, but yeah, you're right. You're right. I used to see some random dudes just smacking girls' asses in the hallways, and looking back at it now, it's like, oh yeah,
it's
that's
so sus.
sexually
Dude,
harassing
So
people.
sus.
Don't pull up the
You
records.
ever-
Motherfuckers be getting canceled.
Do you remember?
Canceled.
Do you remember like fights at
Talking
school?
about? No, I'm just kidding.
Do you remember like seeing fights at school?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it was
all the
crazy.
time.
Oh, was it?
crazy? It was like 8 in the morning. People were just fighting in the hallway. Like what the fuck?
It's like,
Like you just it drank some fucking 2% milk, and now you're just packing some bitch out in the hallway.
Bro.
dude, that's about the time Monster Energy got big. Let's be real. They
Yeah.
founded a monster on the way to
Everyone's hyped
school.
up, yeah.
Time for some hate crime.
Bro, I would just chug coffee before school and take like multiple bong rips and just be so tossed.
That was me.
I was tossed first period. I remember staring at the lights and I was like spinning. I was like, oh fuck, dude. Yeah, literally, it's like 8. It's like 7:30, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing here? I'm
had-
so high.
I had a culinary the first 2 periods of like my day every
That's
day.
pretty lit.
So we'd go get stoned at this park I live right next to now, me and my buddy. And I would just come in blazed. And everyone would just be like, all right, Vince is going to go do his own thing. I'm in the corner just like whipping up shit to eat for myself. And we're like literally running a deli.
At the school, you had to do
That's
that.
fucking sick.
Yeah.
We didn't have a deli, but we had a motherfucking like a
Okay, no shit.
like a school store,
School store. Yeah, my school didn't have a store.
and they made all the like business class people like take turns running it during lunch.
Oh,
Like, what a waste.
That's smart.
Yeah.
It is pretty smart. It's like slave wage. It's like slave labor. Like, get into this box.
Child labor.
Wait, was I
Yeah.
in that class with you? Oh, okay. I thought I heard that for a second. It didn't click, and I was like, wait.
Hold up. You're like, you saw some wild shit. Hold up.
Yeah, I was like... oh, man.
Oh shit.
Fuck school.
Yeah.
School sucked.
Dropped out of school and bought myself a chain.
Okay.
I didn't drop out of school.
Start
actually.
rapping.
Oh, fuck.
Start rapping. Start
Yeah,
spitting
I was
bars.
about to say freestyle.
Yeah. I ended high school with a 3.7 GPA.
That's about like what I.
Wait, what did you say that again?
I ended high school with like a 3.7 GPA. I don't know what
Nice.
happened.
No,
Mine
mine
was-
was like at least like a 3. I don't think mine was a 0.7. I was think it was like a 3.
I was probably hovering around there. Yeah.
Yeah, we all did well in school.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shock.
Do you still have your diploma? Did you toss it out the window?
Bro, I still have my...
Did you do drugs on it? That would be funny to do.
Dude, that's genius.
Is it?
Is it now?
This is why you got a 3.7 GPA.
Doing lines on your
Sometimes
signature of your principal.
to fuck with people, like when they're about to come over, I'll put on my graduation gown because I found it in a do-rag. And then,
Disgusting.
Pop open the garage and I'm just stanced up.
Post it up.
I have a question.
What's up?
First question of the day. Wait, I asked a question
What?
earlier. Second question. For you,
For me,
how do you feel about pop-ups?
I'm like 50-50 on
From
pop-ups.
one pop-up man to another pop-up man to another
pop-up
pop-up man. What do you
To
feel
another
about
pop-up
pop-ups?
They're like 50-50 with me. I feel like sometimes I'm like, oh, this is like a super dope pop-up, and like the vibe was really good. Other times I'm like, man, this shit was kind of mid. Like, I don't know if I want to do these anymore.
What's the ratio?
It's gotten a lot worse, I'll tell you
It's
that.
gotten a lot
yeah,
worse.
low key. I feel like a year ago they were a little bit more lit.
Right.
Now they've just been kind of.
What's
like,
the deal?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Are we
actually.
the problem?
That
Everyone's
too.
broke.
Everybody's broke for sure.
I honestly though, with our clientele, they're such like. You know, I'm gonna backtrack here because
Watch what you say.
Don't do that to the customer.
Don't destroy the one people holding us together.
I know that people will spend money, even if they
Yes.
don't have it. I
Yes.
think it's the events themselves that just aren't pulling in the right crowd for our stuff right now.
Interesting.
I agree with that. Honestly.
What show? What do we do?
What do we do?
What show? What's a right show for us?
Bro, I don't know. I've made more money doing bar shit by myself, or back when Produce used to do the big markets, those were really popping for a while.
Yeah, because it was like curated and it was like streetwear. And
Yeah, I
like
always
art.
went to those, but I never actually I didn't know anybody from the produce people, so I never actually vended them. But I did go to them.
You didn't vend them.
No, I never vended them back then.
I made money there,
I made some good money
But
from
those
them.
were
Some
lit. They
decent
were very
money.
well curated. Shout out produce.
and they had a base price, right? From what I remember, it was like,
I don't know, man.
It's-
They love me. They waive my fee every week.
damn.
Lit.
I paid for it all. I also met hella people there.
That's how we met. I swiped
Right.
right. You swiped right.
Yeah, we did match on
Little
the
nervous first date.
we did match on the mean streets of Chinatown,
Yeah.
right next to the methadone clinic.
Let's go.
The biggest fucking drug
It's
dealers
kind
in
of
the city.
iconic. I'm not gonna-
But it was fucked up.
It was fun.
Bro, a disabled homeless lady who was probably on fentanyl in a wheelchair being pushed by another
Yo.
lady came up and was like, "That's a cool
I got a
bag.
story
How
about
much
a
for
homeless
it?"
person.
I was
After
like,
you.
this bag is like kind of like I want to sell this for like $80, but I'm not gonna. And I was like, I don't know, like $40, I guess. And they were like, "Oh, that's too much." And I'm like,
Dude, what
all
if
right.
she just pulled
But
out
then,
a fat
but then
stack?
she just gave me $30, and I was like, oh, "That's cool, but like honestly, I don't want to sell this to you because I feel like you should just keep the money."
Right.
But she
right.
bought it.
Damn.
I was like, "All right, maybe that's a check on my karma.
I feel that.
Maybe I paid for
I
that
got a story.
somewhere."
So
But
this one time I was at this Walmart in Salem actually, and I was coming out the Walmart. I forget what I went in there for, but I was coming out, and there was this homeless guy who was literally like on a skateboard, like had no legs, just two arms on a skateboard.
What?
Pushing himself.
no way.
I'm dead ass. Like,
Bro, did he look
was
like one of
pushing
those
Shout out our
toys on
veterans.
Toy Story?
He
You know, the
did look like one
demented
of
to
those
sit
guys in
on?
Toy Story. I was gonna reference that, but I'm like, I don't know if anyone's gonna remember that. I'm gonna look weird if I remember. But anyways, he did look like the Toy Story guy, and he asked me for
Damn.
money, and I felt so bad. I was like, damn, like yeah, I'm gonna give you some money. You got no legs, dog. You just in this Walmart parking lot just skating. Like,
Did he have gloves?
he did have gloves actually,
Nice.
but he looked old as fuck.
That's
and no
irrational,
legs, and
man.
I felt so bad. So I'm like, bro, here's this 20. Like, you need this more than I do right now. 'cause I
Yeah,
don't know
bro,
what the
he's just
fuck you're
loaded. He's
going
like,
through. Yeah, probably is. I don't know, but he was just down bad. I'm like, I'm gonna give you this money because it must be some good karma or something. But
Yeah,
you're
for
down
sure.
Bad. You have no legs. You're on like a fucking rickety.
Yeah. What do you do? What do you do?
I don't even know. I was like,
Bro,
Can
you
you
try to hit that kickflip with
I
your
tried
Can
to
you
hand.
give
get
him
a-
the biggest
a
vibe,
desk
like,
job?
Wish you the best, dude. I don't know what you're going through.
And just sit there like in a chair.
Maybe he had like crazy diabetes, got his legs chopped off or something. I don't even know.
Bro,
But
how
or
far
he-
up on it was it?
it was like
Do you have
probably like
nubs?
here, like right below the knees.
Couple
like,
nubs.
yeah,
Oh,
just
see,
two
I was
nubs.
expecting like all the way up
Oh
to
no, it wasn't
like-
crazy. It was like right there, but still, it was, like, that fool can't walk, dog.
Yeah.
You should be like, "Hey, dog, stand up." Start. Hey, come over here.
Come
Start
over
walk
here,
over,
guys. See, that's
walk
my
over here.
face.
Yeah, it's nice.
You want money? No, I'm just kidding. But
He
yeah,
just
I don't
like
know,
he jumps off the skateboard and just starts climbing a tree with his arms.
I
Like,
for sure gave him some money. I'm like, dude, you need this,
Bro, I bet you
That's
he's
wicked.
jacked. Those arms are probably
Yeah, his arms are
cannons.
probably crazy.
Yeah.
I want
But
I should interview him.
that'd be crazy.
We
That'd be a
just
good
drive
one.
around Salem and
Just
people.
yeah, that shit was crazy.
You like it out there? Oh wait, okay. Before we get into that,
I
actually,
was like, damn, I got an answer for you.
are you selective with the pop-ups, or do you just try to like?
Yeah, I feel like I'm a little more selective
Yeah,
with the pop-ups.
I
I
feel
feel like at first, once I started kind of like linking up with more people up here, I wasn't super picky. I was kind of feeling out the scene.
Right.
You know, I remember you invited me to like the 228 stuff,
Right.
which was super lit.
RP 228.
RP 228.
God damn it!
That could have
was a
been
lit
something.
spot. Yeah, for sure.
Shut the fuck up! I know. You don't need to fucking tell me that.
I didn't mean it in a negative
on,
way.
man.
I know.
But
I've
yeah, I
literally been
started,
saying that. Oh.
being
I
like
was
a
about
little,
to
little
jump
more
on board.
selective. Eventually, of like pop-ups, like who's throwing them, like who might
Right.
like is gonna be there, stuff like that. But
What did I say before? What did I say before that?
Oh, asked if we like Salem.
Do you like Salem?
oh yeah. Salem's cool in its like own little weird way. It's definitely
The capital
kinda
of
like,
Oregon.
It's definitely kind of like weird because not it's like big enough city for shit to go on, but shit really doesn't go on, and
I bet
everyone's
people
like,
at the bars and shit just
yeah, they're not like down. They're not down for like specifically hip hop shows. They're not
Oh,
down
of
for it. They're just like, nah, we're
Nah.
not doing this. It's a weird crowd.
Yeah.
I think as of recently, they started doing more stuff. Like some like local DJs have been trying to put things on, which is kind of dope. But yeah, there's a lot of politics, a lot of drama. Not like it, not like out here. Like everyone's a little cooler over here.
There's a bunch
wants
of
to,
white
like,
people.
build a community. It's like white people and like Mexican, Hispanic people for sure.
Because there's probably there's
But
probably
it's
some like working class jobs out there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not too bad as far as like jobs and like ambiance. Like there's like cool bars and restaurants and stuff, but just like not much of a scene, which is kind of a bummer because it's like it's big enough. There's a lot of like cool people, but people don't really want to work.
People
together.
don't
It's, like,
want
drama
to.
and
People in Oregon,
got beef and stuff. It's weird.
right? Not everybody, but people in Oregon don't want to like come and work together.
They don't. It's really weird because when I lived out in the Bay Area, like even though I
Everybody-
wasn't from the Bay Area, people assumed that I was because I was just do random pop-ups.
Yeah.
And they would just support me off the strength that they thought I was from the area.
See, that
Like,
sounds so
Wait, you
much
pop-
cooler.
You used to pop up in Bay Area?
Yeah, Bay Area and stuff. I did some had some homies who they were like Spanish rappers, like trappers and stuff.
That's
and
fire.
They do like Spanish trap. Really
What-
good.
You know
really
that
good.
shit? That like gangster, fucking Spanish music of the dudes that make like songs about narco shit.
Oh yeah, there's tons of that.
What is
That's,
that
like,
called?
super popular. It's like narco corridos and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be going crazy.
That
with
shit's
the,
mad hard. That's
with
just
the
sorry. that-
accordions and like the
Yeah.
fucking.
It's like hella
guitars and
soulful,
shit.
but it's
Yeah,
all about like
it's
fucking
crazy.
doing coke and selling
yeah,
coke
selling drugs and,
and
stuff. They're
like
crazy.
chopping people's heads off and shit.
Oh,
It's
for
fucking
sure.
fire.
Um,
The Bay's cool, huh?
yeah, the Bay's cool. I got a lot of love for like San Jose, Oakland, San Francisco.
Should I move to the Bay?
It's a little expensive right now, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I went to
each their-
Oakland once when I was a kid. That shit was cool.
Yeah, Oakland's super cool.
I was kind of afraid to walk around too far as
yeah, well,
a
you
little
hit
kid.
the right neighborhood, you're fine.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
I think I was in an okay area, but
Yeah.
I just know shit goes down, and I've been to Vallejo too to
Yeah, I was
get
in
gas.
Vallejo.
That shit was
Dude,
culture shock.
Crazy story. One time I was in San Jose getting gas, and some random homeless lady just like jumped into my car, like just into the passenger seat. She just jumped up. She's like, "Where are we going?" Like she called me by some random name. I think she was fucked up, and I was just like, "Yo, you gotta get out my car, girl. Like I don't even know you." She's like, "Where we're going?" Put on her seatbelt, and I was all trying to I leaned over, opened the door, and like tried to push her out. And she's like
What?
trying to fight me and stuff. Not gonna lie, I socked her in the face like 2 or 3 times, and then I pushed her out. And I'm like, "Yo, I'm never coming to get gas here at the 76 in San Jose ever." again.
That's
This shit was wild.
crazy. That
Ever
sounds like
since there, I just be locking my doors too. 'Cause
That
my
sounds
doors
like
was
Bay
not
shit.
unlocked. It's some Bay shit for sure.
Shout out
Shout out the
76.
Bay.
Shout out the Bay. Shout out.
you
SJ.
fuck with like the Bay has like a really sick hardcore scene.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tsunami, well,
Tsunami's
yeah,
cool.
San Jose's in the
Gulch and shit.
They all have fucking different bands like Tsunami and fucking Big Boy and
Shout out my homies at Maya Over Eyes. They be going crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, there's some cool. The homie Paco, the homie Martin. He's a drummer. Paco
Fuck
do some
yeah.
vocals and stuff. But,
What were the
Yeah,
show?
cool.
What kind of shows did you pop up at?
a lot of like hip hop shows. I went to like a handful of like
Was it
hardcore
was
shows
it cool
and
down
stuff.
there?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a lot of like, it reminds me, kind of gives me like Oregon vibe as far as like a lot of the DIY stuff. Like I went to like a bowling alley one time. They had like a hardcore show there. It was fucking
That's
nuts.
sick.
That's
It was
cool
pretty
as
sick.
shit.
It was sick. It was dope
And
as
everybody.
fuck.
I mean, I assume that there might be some like pretentiousness or like some sort
Yeah.
of clicky shit.
Yeah,
That's
there
what
was
I
a lot
hear.
of clicks and stuff.
But like, was
weird
people like
politics in
open?
the hardcore scene.
Right, specifically. But were people opening like open, and like were people like closed off there?
No, I feel like
Or
they're
people
really,
pretty
like,
open and like
Yeah, they're pretty
chill?
open and welcoming and stuff. Like I
That's
always
cool.
told people, like, I don't know, they just got the vibe that I was from the area, but I was like, nope, I'm from like Oregon, like
Interesting.
Portland, Salem. They're like, oh, you seem like you're from out here. I'm like, nah, not from here.
That's
But they
fire.
were super welcoming and like willing to show me a lot of like cool shit and like put me on to people, and like even off the strength that they knew that I was doing like a clothing brand, they'd be like, oh, you should talk to my homie. He does events.
That's
Like,
cool.
He'll put you on, or like he'll do this or
Nice.
this and stuff like that. So it was super dope, like a cool experience. But
Nice.
yeah, then COVID hit eventually, and then I was like, fuck this.
Came out here.
Like, I lost my job, and I was like, I'm coming back home.
Damn.
Doing some cool shit. But yeah, when I moved back, it was dope just seeing a lot of like people I went to school with and stuff were like throwing events or performing at events, and I'm like, oh shit, like there's a small scene over here. And that's when I started doing more pop-ups and stuff. Like,
That's cool.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like everyone I grew up with is just not doing anything. Like most,
Yeah.
most of them are like blue collar or either blue
yeah.
collar
All
or
the-
meth heads.
all
Like,
the
there's
peop-
not-
yeah, no in between. No
All
in
the
between.
people I used to drink 40s with and like
are in prison.
or close to it.
Yo,
Yeah,
talking
no, I
about
can-
40s, I was so sad when they switched over from
Bro,
like glass
I
40s
re-
to the plastic.
I remember that.
What the fuck?
Yo, I literally was in high school. I remember that happening. We would get the fucking glass 40 OE and just go smash them, and then just like out of nowhere, they were gone.
They were
It was
gone.
plastic. And
I
so
remember that.
then we started getting the fucking Steel Reserve, but those went plastic too.
Yeah, for a while after they switched them, I went over to Mickey's for a while. It's kind of grimy, but
The Mickeys are still glass.
yeah,
Mickey's
they
Mickey's
have
are cool.
that green glass.
Mickey's is
Mickey's
the
is
backbone
cool.
of this nation at this point. Then I'm standing
Mickey
by
is
that.
cool. Mickey's is
I had
tight.
a homie one time who had one of those. You know how like on the caps they have like that little bee cartoon or whatever. He got like one of those tatted on him. I was like, that's kind of hardcore.
That's
But
fire.
That's actually, dude.
The
That's-
Mickey's bee just
That's
blasted on
that's
you.
hardcore alcohol.
Homies with the shit.
Hardcore alcoholic for real.
That's fire. Yeah, the Steel Reserve 911 or whatever, 411, whatever the fuck it is.
311.
Thrilling.
No, 311.
Investigate 311. What?
Yeah.
No, it's 511.
What?
511 jeans? Isn't that the
Oh yeah, they're
Levi's?
5'11",
I think there's
5'10".
311.
There's
I
no-
don't know,
I don't
man.
know.
311 is that one band, that one like reggae band. Investigate 311.
If you got this far in the podcast, this is the point where we all talk about nothing we know anything
Yo,
about.
if you
Let's
got this
go.
far in the podcast, comment down below 311. Or 311 was an inside job.
I was about to say Bush did 311.
Bush did
Bush
311.
did investigate 311.
I knew a girl in high school who got 311 tattooed in her lip.
Oh my god,
And then I knew somebody who got Slipknot tattooed in their lip.
bro.
And just a quick note, I'm so poor, and the Podbean receipt or the Podbean billing hit today. It took $30 out of my account, and I was like, fuck. We haven't been using it. I haven't been using it. I've been paying for it for like 2 months and haven't been using it. So I will upload all the episodes to Podbean starting
Podbean.
from like episode like 11 or something.
Yeah, way
Or
back.
10 or something. Something a little bit
go.
less. So all those will be up on Spotify. It's going to take a minute, but I'm paying for it, so I got to fucking do it. Because I have to put the Mute All Noise episodes on there too. That was the whole point of buying that in the first place, and I haven't even used it yet.
Be on the lookout.
For
that's
that.
that's like me with my Shopify website.
Dude, I hate having a
paid,
web
like
store.
$30 a month for it, and I'm just like, damn, I need
I
to
keep
like.
buying the big cartel, but then I keep downgrading. And I keep buying it and then downgrading because I'm like, I just have one T-shirt right now.
Dude, I had this weird OCD thing where every week I would go through and count all my. This is when I was hitting pop-ups on a regular basis. I would go count all my inventory, update into the website, do all this and that. I don't know if anyone's even bought anything on my website in the past 9 months because I haven't even checked.
But it should give you an email.
Yeah, it should give you a notification.
I have a
or
business
something.
email. You think I check my business email?
What do you use? Do you use Big Cartel?
No, I Shopify.
Shopify.
Shopify costs like
Shopify
$30.
Sponsor us. Sponsor me.
You pay $30 for it? Just you keep.
Give us. The
I mean, I
bag.
used to make a lot of money off
I
of
feel
it.
like I
Real
can't
brand owners.
justify and rationalize using Spotify or Shopify.
Spotify.
I pay for that.
The
every
way
month.
that I thought about it is like it's $30 a month as long as I sell like at least one hat or T-shirt once a month.
I will not do that.
That was just my
But-
like thought process.
No, I
but
feel you.
that
That's,
used to be mine too. Yeah.
if
but-
I do one T-shirt, man.
do you when you pay for Shopify, do you get your own custom domain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I pay for my own domain, so my
You can transfer it too. So
right.
Like,
They make it pretty easy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
usually it's like so and so
Like-
.bigcartel.com.
Yeah, yeah.
But mine is just Stop All Noise. So
That's
stop
dope.
www.stopallnoise.com
Stop All
for a
Noise.
T-shirt. Buy one,
that
please.
shit. Are the black ones up on the site yet?
No,
or
I only
just
have
white
one
ones?
left.
Oh, okay.
I have to get some
Black
Oh,
T-shirts
yeah.
coming soon. You don't know.
Yeah, get those black shirts out.
Get this out.
You
Those
want
are
one?
Hardcore.
I want a black
more. You want
shirt.
the last one?
What size is it?
I think it's an extra large.
If it's extra large, I'll take it.
Yeah, I got an extra large today. I'm hyped to rock that. Not gonna lie.
Hell yeah.
Bro, you have your merch on you, right?
Yeah. I got a bit of merch on me.
I actually have money this time around. I'm gonna buy a hat after the pod.
Yeah, for sure. I got
I got a
you.
new hat. I'm wearing it right now.
Ooh, the red hat. Ooh.
The red's fire. I like my
Got
favorite
the-
trucker of all time was a brown
The
one.
one. Anyways, yeah, deaddinero.com. But yeah, you can transfer that shit. I think I bought my domain off Google Domains, then I just transferred it over to my Shopify. It's pretty
Hell
easy.
yeah. I bought a domain for the Patreon too, but we haven't even fucking used it. I own 3 domains.
If we had filmed an episode this
two.
week, I would have said we should have put this on the Patreon.
Yeah, I almost thought about it, but we didn't film an episode.
We can just start. we can just start saying really out of pocket shit. So we have.
We
to
kind
put
of
it on the
have,
Patreon.
but not out of pocket, but we've talked a little spicy.
I've been trying to push the barrier a little bit.
Yeah, who cares?
Question.
No one listens. No one.
Who
actually-
cares?
I'm uncancelable. You can't cancel someone that's
You
this
can't
stupid.
cancel Vince.
I say that, and then I'm gonna watch all the people I know just slowly
Then you're
disappear
gonna
from
be
my
like,
life.
Like that one dude, whose names we will not mention, who just DMing you paragraphs why they're canceled.
Ooh, I don't know about this one.
I'm definitely not going to talk
Yeah, we're
about
not
this,
talking
but
about
I'll
that,
show
but-
you the DM.
That's just crazy. Like,
Listen-
I don't think so much. Like, people will take the time to like really like.
It
let
was
you
written.
know.
It was written like
You think it was just like copy pasted, like some bot shit or something?
I don't.
He chat GBT'd it.
Maybe.
That would. That's too much.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was written very.
Still, it's,
It
like,
was
different right
It
now.
was written very
They always do, baby.
intent. Like
It's just
it was
crazy how
purpose-
cancel culture is.
it's
these
very
days.
purposely written,
Yeah.
and at the very end they're like, "Oh, you have a platform. Post about it." I'm like, "The you can
I
what?
need to do some
You
further
can't
research.
First off,
Further
nobody can
research.
tell me what to fucking do with
Yeah,
my
facts.
platform. Second off, like I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if I
Whatever.
have the DM. I haven't checked my business Instagram in a long time.
Check it. Check that shit.
Your business Instagram, the
But anyways,
in-game clothing, in-game clothing at in-game clothing.
cancel culture's
That sounds so weird to say. In-game clothing,
in-game clothing.
in-game clothing.
In-game clothing.
You got to say it slow. It's the end game, baby.
And shout out Jacob Dunn.
Yeah, shout out Jacob.
Shout out Florida man Jacob Dunn.
Florida man.
I wonder how he's doing. He
Me
texted
too.
me, he said, "Oi, fucker," and I never responded to him like 2 weeks ago.
Wow, he's talking like he has a kid.
He does have a kid.
I know.
Ooh.
That's dad talk. Oi, fucker.
Boy.
Yeah, I need to call him.
We should FaceTime episode him.
I'll FaceTime him right now. It's like
Yeah.
probably like 3 in the morning in Florida. Let's see if he answers.
I'm gonna get a cheese stick if there's a cheese stick.
Yeah, I might get a slice. I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking about it.
Hey.
Just leave Vince here to talk.
All right, Vince's fun fact of the day. If fuck, I got nothing. All right, hold up. I'm gonna call my business partner. See if he answers.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Jacob Dunn.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I just wanted the whole podcast to know how stupid you sound in your voicemail. Jacob Dunn. You're on the pod. Tried to call you. I know it's probably like fucking 4 in the morning in Florida, but I don't care. Anyways, I hope your kid's good. I don't really care much about you, but all right. And that's how you be a strong boss, all right? Let me tell you. That is my only employee. I don't know what he does anymore, honestly. No, he does a lot of my art. He also used to run pop-ups when I couldn't, but yeah, no, he's been on the pod. He was on like episode like 6. It was his going away pod, and then I never saw him again.
Damn.
It was also my birthday, that pod, I think.
I never saw him again.
Shout out Jacob. He'll be back eventually.
Not unless I say no. I wonder if somebody's going to ask us to be on the podcast and we're going to go, nope.
I just don't respond.
Yo.
Have you guys ever gotten podcast requests?
No.
Never thought would ask you.
No, not yet.
I've had some people. I'm not gonna mention it now because I think they listen. But I've had some ones I was like,
I will say the best and easiest way to get out of a conversation, or you just ignore them, like they weren't even talking to you. Another way is if somebody's like being mad crazy and like talking some shit to your face, not talking shit, but just like spazzing on you. You just like, all right. Dude, that is the funniest thing to me. Where you just like completely ignore somebody who's spazzing, and they're just like
I've been there.
and you're just like,
Meh.
I'm pretty sure there's been times where I've done that to you.
yeah, you definitely have done that. It's weird that out of us two that I'm the spaz and you're not the spaz.
We thought it was gonna be the other way around the whole time.
I feel like you're like, when I look at you, I think you're the spaz.
And I used to be. I just found God.
No, you haven't. You are far away from the good word.
Good word.
Yeah, that's weird. That's interesting because I am the spaz and I cannot help it. I don't want to be the spaz, but
Yeah, I don't know how that worked. I this whole time I thought I was, I thought like the roles were definitely reversed here.
well, because you're an Aries, and Aries are very, I think, very spastic. Maybe not,
I mean, you see me at pop-ups, though. I get fucking spazzy.
but when we're together, we're for sure. Like when we party, when we're both trying to party, we both spaz.
That is true. Yeah.
So it's not that good of a thing. So maybe it is better that I'm the spaz. I do feel like I'm a little bit more level-headed. What do you think?
I think depending on the scenario.
Yeah, I do think you're pretty level-headed. I don't,
Nowadays, I've worked on it. It's been something I
Yeah.
worked really hard on.
I've just never gave a fuck to like
When you're spazzing out.
I spaz.
You spaz.
And I'm like, life, the existential crisis, life is a void. But like when other people spaz like towards me, I'm just like, I don't care. When they spaz like at me, I'm just like, I do not care about this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, whatever.
I get that.
I think I'm more spaz when, like, I don't get really, like, super angry about shit nowadays. I think when I'm spazzing is I'm excited or, like, I'm antsy. That's when I spaz. It's like,
There's a good spaz when you're like excited. Yeah, and a little bit of angsty, and you're just like, yeah, this is great. But then there's like a spaz when there's like every inconvenience, slight inconvenience, you're just like, motherfucking shit, balls, cock, sucker, piece of shit.
Oh shit, I've had those.
I literally do that. I'm just like, bitch.
Bro,
I'm
that's so
screaming in
funny.
my car.
Everything goes wrong.
Because Brando, you seem like the most like just chill at all times. I mean, I've only hung out a couple of times, and every time you're just like,
I
yeah.
just be high.
Yeah.
That's my
You
secret,
do just,
Kev.
you do just be high, just chilling.
I just be chilling.
You
No,
don't
I
feel
feel
as
like
off?
I feel like I'm the same way as you. Like I feel like
Pizza?
back in the day, I was more of like a spazzy motherfucker, just wilding out, and then eventually I'm just like, you know what? I don't need to put my energy into a lot of that shit. You know,
Yeah.
just became more of a chill guy.
So
Rarely
much-
do I get out of character, but sometimes it happens. But
It's nice
for the
to
most
chill,
part, I like
but
to be a pretty
I
level-headed, chill
definitely
guy.
don't chill.
I think I just lost all my testosterone. I'm like one piece. Oh,
You just got older. You just like, I lost all my testosterone.
I think that's really what happened with me. I'm just, it's all gone, depleted.
Just used up.
The fuck is that?
I got mad tea.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Tell you about it. I don't know. I'm mad aggro. I feel like, you know, when Drake said, well, fuck Drake, but when Drake said, take an Adderall,
Fuck
feel
Drake.
take an Adderall, feel like I can lift a tree.
Did he tell it to himself from Degrassi in a wheelchair in a hologram?
It's so crazy. He got shot on Degrassi.
Wait, I didn't know that.
I think it's more crazy to me
That's
that like
that's how he's in a wheelchair.
he was an
Oh,
he was an actor, and then he just somehow became like one of the biggest rappers.
It
ever.
blows my mind.
Weird.
Well, actually, it doesn't blow my mind, but it's still mad weird. Like I can see that happening, but it's still like mad weird. But no, he got shot in Degrassi at school. Like a school shooter showed up.
Was it before or after? Like, was it partway through the show? Like, he watched for the first couple seasons. Next thing you know, he's a paraplegic.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's what happened.
First couple seasons, he was chilling. He was like, "I'm Aubrey." He's like, "Canada." And then a school shooter, some white boy shows up in a trench coat. I don't know if it's a trench coat, but I'm pretty sure it was a white dude.
Grassy
Shows
was
up.
ahead of its time.
And he has his gun out, and he's just like, "I'm gonna shoot." And Aubrey, he's the hero. He gets in the middle. He's like, "Don't." No, actually, no. He doesn't do that. He just shoots him.
I think,
I think he just shoots him. He doesn't even do anything
There was
dramatic.
no good Samaritan
I
build
think
up.
I'm pretty sure Drake was just standing there, and he just shoots him. And he's like, "There's like a scene." He's like,
I bet you he just got tired of standing and was like, "Hey, you should just write this into the script for me.
"He's like, I'm gonna be a rapper one day."
Put me in a wheelchair." I mean, it worked. The only reason that's the only character I know in Degrassi, and it's literally because he was in a wheelchair.
Yep.
That is the only character I know of Degrassi.
Shout out the white kid that shot him.
Shout out the white kid that
Shout
shot
out. No,
Drake.
I'm not gonna say that. That's wild shit.
I mean, we're already 50 minutes in.
I feel that.
Damn, that's it. I thought we were like well past an hour.
No.
Wow.
Now you can just hear us eat cheese sticks.
Right?
ASMR.
Damn.
Andrew's podcast.
Give us money and I won't eat cheese sticks into the microphone. Right?
Or give us money and we will eat in the micro. Oh, dude, we still we gotta do the Mountain Dew hot dogs and the what spaghetti tacos? The mustard spaghetti tacos.
Oh, yeah, the mustard spaghetti tacos. The mustard spaghetti tacos, Dr. Pepper baked beans, and Mountain Dew dogs.
That sounds crazy.
So if you want to see that, like, comment, subscribe. I wish we could do super chats, even though this isn't live.
Oh yeah.
They can send us money. If you want to donate, we have a PayPal link.
Donate.
Buy a t-shirt, but we will shoot a trailer park cooking episode and sell it through the Gumroad because that's what that's for. And that would be epic. Hashtag epic Mr. Beast video. Hashtag
swag.
YouTube. Hashtag
Dr. Dew.
Dr. Dew, man. Shout out Dr. Dew.
Hey, you know who Dr. Dew is, Brando?
No, I don't.
Oh, bro,
Who's
we gotta
Dr.
put him
Dew?
Where's
on.
my phone?
Play a Dr. Do.
I guess you have your phone up.
Yeah, I can look him up real quick.
What's the best Dr. Dew video?
Who
Oh.
is Dr. Do?
What's up? Oh.
Smart man plugging in his phone.
To give you an idea, Dr. Dew, he's a dude. He's on a spectrum. I don't know which one.
Okay. Okay.
Not gonna diagnose him here.
I'm picking up.
That's
what
as
you're putting
far as you
down.
should go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's as far as you should go. All right, let me. Well,
No,
let
that's
me-
as far as you should go on that topic. but
Oh
continue.
yeah, no. He's. I mean, yeah. In all
But
respect,
continues.
big
no,
fan. Actually,
no, Dude's the best. Dr. Dude's the best. He lives in Texas. He's a working class man. He works
He's like
Monday.
a YouTube person though.
He is branching out on YouTube now. He's doing history videos.
Okay.
He did a video about a Marvel movie.
Okay.
But he mixes beverages together and
Hey, yo.
chugs them.
Hey yo.
Dude, but just watch how
While
quick
he does like history lessons or whatever.
No, those are that's just separate content.
Oh, so, okay. I was excited for a sec.
Alright. Are you guys a big fan of the most iconic soda that Texas had ever made? Like Dr. Pepper right here?
Sounds good.
Thinking about another new flavor you guys wanted to try besides cherry or any other kind of flavor, Dr. Pepper right here. Well, let me tell you something. What we have is Dr. Pepper have made its own strawberry milk right here, y'all. Think about it. Dr. Pepper makes soda.
Dr. Pepper and strawberry milk.
Right here, that tastes like strawberries. Let me show you something. So yeah, be sure to check out my YouTube channel. You guys will like that one, alright? I got things to do on there. You like.
Look at how quick he drinks it. He is the goat.
He said, Yo, I know his stomach is doing backflips in there. Like, there's no way.
That's what everybody's saying in the Discord.
Dude, yeah, we're in his Discord.
Are familiar with, alright?
Y'all deep in the Dr. Drew lore.
We literally tried to talk to him on the Discord.
We want to do a do-off.
Oh,
We want to challenge him to a do-off. We've been talking about that for like 4 months, 5 months.
We've been talking about that since episode 1 of the pod. I'm
So
pretty
he's
sure.
Dude because he's Mountain Dew. He's Dr.
Are 34 with
Dr. Dew.
three samples to make
Oh,
you
I
guys
get it, I get it.
your own.
Because he mixed
Oh, I
Dr.
see.
Pepper and
Okay,
Mountain
see,
Dew.
When you guys originally told me mixed drinks, I thought he meant like alcoholic drinks.
Oh, no.
He mixes
There's one of
sodas.
him with Fireball, but that's it.
Tonight, so I'm going to make you guys a YouTube review for it tonight, alright, y'all?
This guy is a menace to society in the best way.
And the birds in the background's mad nice.
Nigga do, y'all.
Bro, I thought he just threw an N-word out there for a second. I was like, whoa.
And there's an alternate reality. There's an alternate timeline where Dr. Dew's just mad racist.
Well, he's from Texas. Who knows?
Alternate reality. where
Shout out Texas. Are you
Dr.
implying
Dew's
that
just
everybody
the
in
president.
Texas is mad racist? Bro, I'm from Oklahoma. What do you think about me?
Well, I'm surprised that we
You're
have...
surprised what?
I'm surprised we have Brando as a guest because I've heard you say
Hey, yo.
some-
Hey, yo.
You've heard me say, bro.
Talk to my face, Craig.
I'm just kidding.
Bro, I'm Irish Mexican.
Okay.
What do you mean,
I
dog?
believe that.
Bro, you hear me?
I've seen him.
You
eat some
see
spicy
you see
food.
my fucking mustache?
Is
Hey,
that how
that's-
you get the mustache?
That's a muchacho mustache right there.
Muchacho.
Yeah, rate his mustache.
He said.
do-
where-
I don't
he
have
said,
one
where
right
the
now.
nalgas.
You got a stash going. That's about as...
I have to shave it every week
Got the
because
little
of work.
porn stash.
I don't know where...
Really?
I do. I used.
Work makes you shave.
Yeah, because we make candy.
Oh, okay. Where you working?
We sell them outside my van.
At the Willy Wonka chocolate factory.
Yo.
Where you working at?
Yo, deadass. When I lived in Colorado, I was sitting on a couch with my homeboy on the side of the road, and some lady in a big Suburban came by and was like, "Hey, y'all." We looked. And she's like, "Y'all want some candy?" And we both looked at each other and like laughed. We're like, what kind of candy?" And she, it was like
Did you have a van or what?
It was like dude. It was like a Suburban. It was like a red Suburban, and she offered. We looked at it. It was like some jelly bean shit, and we're like, "Yeah, sure." She's like, "My husband don't like specific ones." I'm like, "All right." We literally sat there, bro.
What?
We sat. Picture. Oh man, this was like 6th or
What
7th
the
grade.
fuck?
6th or 7th grade. We're sitting on a couch on the side of the road, just like eating candy given by a stranger, and we're just like, we're eating candy
Wait,
given
you took
by.
the candy.
You took
Yes.
candy.
We took the candy
Crazy.
and we ate the whole bag, sitting on this couch, and like where I was, Central Colorado, there's just like some mountains, but then it's just kind of deserty a little bit. You're just like sitting like in dirt next to like this weird thrift store. Just like, and I was like, we just took candy from a stranger and we're fucking
wild.
eating it. And bro was
So
like,
homegirl was just like, my husband don't like none of the green
Literally,
ones. Y'all want the green
yes.
ones?
and we ate
A
that
bag of
shit.
green Skittles.
The green Skittle.
I was like, should I tell my dad? Because that would be hilarious. And I told him. He was like, that's weird. I was like, I'm not roofied.
Hey, you survived.
Sometimes, lesson learned. Sometimes you can take candy from a stranger.
Sometimes you can take candy.
Roll the
from
die,
a stranger.
baby.
Only if they the green jelly beans.
Only with the green jelly beans. She made fucking beans. Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's green jelly bean.
Okay.
Trippy, man.
Yeah, ho.
Shut the fuck up.
That was a good one. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, ho.
We trippy, man.
Yo, do you like Lil Wayne?
Yeah, I love Lil Wayne.
So, I saw a snippet of Travis Scott Utopia on Instagram. It like was just peddled my way. I don't like Travis Scott. I've never really
I haven't
liked
listened
him.
to the new album yet. He's okay.
There was a
Couple
song.
people, but
He was exploiting the hood. He was in Watts, just like filming people, like just poor people in Watts, and people were just like really hating it in the comments.
for like
It
a
just-
music video.
Yeah, it was mad. It kind of gave me a weird vibe, but the sample was like, oh, it's kind of a cool sample, and then one of the comments was like, yo, this is just like a remake of the Lil Wayne "I Feel Like I'm Dying" song.
No way. I
you
love
know
that
that?
song.
I
Bro, I remember I was in like
feel like
middle
I'm
school and there was
dying.
like a conspiracy or like if you play it backwards or some shit. Like,
Bro.
You know what I mean?
And it's on what, the Carter 3,
the Carter 3 or
but
some
it's
shit.
not on Spotify.
It's not. It's like a bonus track. Like you only find on the CD or something.
That shit's
shit like
crazy. He's like, I'm up in the stars, I'm in Mars, but I'm a priser behind Xanac bars.
that. Yeah, something crazy
I
like
feel
that.
like dying.
That sample was crazy.
Bro. And then he says so much crazy shit, like a couple of lines are a little
And then you play
wacky.
it backwards and it's like some weird like conspiracy satanic shit.
Did it
It's
actually
fucking
sound
weird.
like anything if you play it backwards?
Yeah, I think it did.
It's like, we're gonna sell your kids to the elite, eat.
Some crazy shit like that. I don't even know.
Bro, Lil Wayne did not age well. He's looking a little.
No, he looks
Dude,
rough. He looks
it's
rough.
that's what lean does to you.
It's all the drugs.
Yeah, it's for sure that like lean is not that good for you.
What's that one video where he like circles his cup? He's like, oh my god.
Bro, that
You know what I'm talking about?
You know that video of Lil Wayne where he's in the interview and someone's like explaining a rap, like a verse he made, and he was just like, he was getting excited. And he was like, I don't remember writing that.
Bro.
He was like, I wrote that. And he was
Yeah, I
like,
remember
yeah, you
that.
wrote that. He was like, that shit hard. Bro, that shit's mad funny. Oh, you should pull that. That one's so funny. He's just like, oh, that shit hard, bro.
we
like,
should
"Who
do
wrote
lean
that?
on
I
an
wrote
episode.
What?
We should do lean on a episode.
I did lean the other day.
oh
On the
yeah.
episode?
No, unfortunately.
We don't even drink on the pod. Really.
I was in Vancouver, Washington,
Oh, I did see that. I was like, damn.
on the
I
block.
was like, Quake got that
On the
dirty
block,
cut.
yeah, sipping on the knock, yeah, fuck a cop on the block. All I talk about is money. Damn, these headphones go crazy. I wonder if the people can hear it. Probably not. You ever drank lean? We're like an hour in, so I feel whatever. Whoever's listening to this all the way through is
Let's
getting a
go.
treat.
I've done more drugs than not. I don't think I've ever actually had real lean.
Probably not.
I feel that. I don't think I've
Robitussin?
ever had a real one, but I feel like I've done some, quote unquote.
I've had coding and shit,
It
you know,
was-
but
yeah.
Like codeine tablets.
no, like they did the whole like double cup bullshit and had coding mixed with like some bullshit. But I don't
Yeah.
think that's not lean, man. Like I don't think well, if it was, I didn't fuck me up like I thought it would.
It fucked me up. My homie had a cup and he's like, yo, you want to take a swig
Sip
of this? I'm
this
like,
shit.
I've never done it. And he's like,
Did you
"Hit
drink it fast?
I think I did. Yeah, I drank it.
That's the
fast.
problem.
It hit me real quick. And
That's the
like,
problem.
Intense. Like, but it wasn't. I don't feel like it was super long. Like it hit
Yeah.
me pretty quick. I was like, hey, yo, it felt like forever, but it wasn't that long.
Yeah.
And then I came.
You
back.
drink it fast. That's the problem. Some people, there's like rappers talk about it all the time of like giving their girl the cup or like giving the homie the cup and they just like drink it too fast. And they just like, they're like, oh, I feel crazy. And then there's like more lean involved and then they like start
Doze
drinking it
off,
fast.
yeah.
And then they get fucked up and they're like, liquid heroin, bro. But
love
that shit's
heroin.
yummy. Heroin's not yummy. We do not condone the use of heroin
We do not
or
condone.
lean or
Hey, yo.
any drugs on this podcast. Well, this is simply for educational purposes only.
Purposes.
But lean's. This was I was gonna say. Is this girl in high school? She was weird, but she had like
What's her name?
I couldn't even tell you if I
Redacted.
beep. She would. That'd be crazy. No. Fucking. She got like a prescription for it because she
Okay.
had like bronchitis or something, but she never drank it. It was a brand new pint. She was like, "Do you want it?"
Give that.
Bro, me and my homeboy poured up. We did the whole shit. You know what I mean? A couple white boys in the suburbs. We poured up some lean with some Jolly Ranchers. I think it was gummy bears or some shit.
That was the wave back
Dude, it was so good. But then we dropped Xanax bars in it.
Ooh, y'all crazy.
We got faded. Faded in a hoe. Faded in a hoe. Faded in a hoe. Faded in a hoe.
Faded in a hoe.
But don't do that, kids. That is not cool.
Remember, was it like a thing to like dip your blunts in like lean and stuff, but then they wouldn't like light or anything.
That shit's dumb.
They
You
wouldn't
have-
light very well.
Well, you have to like let it dry.
Yeah, you did have to let it dry.
And then
but
but that shit's dumb as hell.
yeah, it is dumb as hell.
They also say that doing chewy blunts, with putting coke in a blunt, that doesn't work.
I've never
but
heard
I'm
of that.
pretty sure that works.
I can tell you it works.
You're wasting it.
Yeah,
And
no.
it's a waste, but
I'll be back. I'm gonna go
that
pee real quick.
Yeah, go for it. I gotta go after you. But that shit works though.
Yeah, no, I've definitely.
I haven't done it.
Neither have I.
We do not condone that. What did you gonna say about it?
Never done it.
I have a homie. I'm not gonna say who it is.
Name drop.
He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna sell. I'm going to donate this gram of whatever this is to this guy over here. Watch what he does with it." And he gets it and just like instantly puts it on a foil and just like smokes it right in front of us.
No.
And then he starts talking. Then he starts talking about like ICP or something.
Dude.
Bro, weird. That was a wild night.
My buddy.
I got
showed-
so annoyed. I was like, this is so fucking annoying.
We should get a juggalo on the podcast.
Whoop, whoop. Did you see that Shaggy 2 Dope got into some shit about like following a bunch of kids on Instagram and like commenting on kids shit?
He was just
I think he
converting.
commented. And then like it wasn't it's not like well known, but he
No,
just
I
dropped a
didn't-
song.
That's insane.
Whatever. Whoop whoop.
This is for the juggalos.
This is for
and
the
juggalettes.
juggalos and the juggalette. What in Colorado, my cousin is a juggalette, and they were all visiting because my grandpa was sick. We were walking around the neighborhood, and she was like, "Whoop whoop whoop whoop," trying to like call out for juggalos. And I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm calling out for juggalos." And I'm like, "I can literally show you where." Like it was a small town. I was like, "They literally live right there."
Just go in the
and she was
forest
like,
2
"Whoop
blocks
whoop,"
over.
and then we got a phone call, and they're like, "Your grandpa died."
The juggalos murked their grandpa.
Literally, that's what I remember. It was like whoop whoop. It was like you should come back to the house.
Bro. Oh, we're talking about juggalos.
And then my grandpa died. Well, it's like my cousin, like
Quake's origin story.
my family was in town when my grandpa was dying, and my cousin is a juggalette. She was just like, she was calling out, and she's like whoop 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 whoop, calling out, trying to find her fellow family. You know what I mean? The Hatchet family. And then I was like, I can show you where they live because I literally know the juggalos here. And then I got a call that was like, you should come back to the house that Grandpa died.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop.
That's heavy as fuck.
That was a fun weekend. I think it was during the summer.
Shout out Grandpa.
Shout out Grandpa. Shout out G-Pop.
Shout out juggalos.
Shout out Juggalos. Bro, I had like 2 opportunities to go to 2 different gatherings.
You should have just.
Dude, if I go to the gathering, I'm taking my camera, and it's literally going to just all be a video.
Yeah, no, that's
And
exactly why
you
you
have
would
to.
go.
An uncensored video for Patreon, because that shit's going to be crazy.
Brando, do you know who juggalos are?
You have to go to Ohio.
Bro, is that where they're big? Is Ohio? I
That-
feel like
that's
there's
what-
a lot around here.
That's where it's out.
I grew up with a bunch of white boys. They were definitely juggalos back in the day. There were like
Specifically white boys.
2 specific juggalos in my town. Actually, they were just like right around with on their longboards, and
Nice.
I forget what their names, but they were like it was like
I gotta
Juggalo at
pee.
their first name. Like I forget if their name was like Tyler or something. It was like Juggalo Tyler. Like we just like they would just ride around in their skateboards like full face paint, fucking chains and stuff with the little hatchet man on it. Like,
No way.
They were deep. They were
I've
deep.
never actually seen a Juggalo in person.
Bro, in my town there was at least like 2 prominent ones, and like they were going hard, like because even after like high school, like they were still like in the whole getup, like going hard.
Yeah, I feel like you can't really get out of it. It's a cult at that point, right?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, like you're just kind of stuck.
They're kind of stuck, yeah. But I will say one of them did get domesticated because he ended up like looking kind of normal down the road. But for a while, he was
Looking normal, you just take the clown paint off. What do you...
no, but he like changed his whole attire because he had like the long like kind of raver jeans, like the big pockets.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
He looks like more like a normal guy. He has like a button up now. You know what I mean?
He got a haircut. He's got a button up.
Yeah, he has a button up. He doesn't look as greasy anymore.
He's wearing khakis.
He's wearing khakis. So, juggalos can be domesticated.
Bro, I'm gonna catch me a wild juggalo and domesticate.
Get your shit together.
Duh.
Yeah, juggalos are crazy, but they're very nice people. Very nice people.
Yeah, no, I mean they're all about like community and shit, and like one for all for one. If I've like heard correctly, I could be wrong. I mean I've never even seen a juggalo in person.
I've seen a handful.
It's a new bucket list item. Find a juggalo.
I can take you to a juggalo.
Quake's,
know a
Quake, you look like you know a couple juggalos.
Low key.
Whoop whoop.
You just got him on speed dial. Drinking that Fago.
What's up, boys?
Taking a bite of this cheese pizza.
Not much. Drinking Stella's, eating the
We're at an hour.
We lit.
How you feeling?
It's only been an hour.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been longer, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't really podcast.
There's no way.
You can take a look if you want.
Take a look. Are we still recording?
Mm-hmm.
We verified?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it's going.
That's crazy.
It feels like forever, right?
Yeah, but like it's been fun. It usually like I'm like, oh, maybe it's because I can see how long it's going most of the time. Usually we have the laptop out.
Yeah, you can kind of pace yourself and just like. A lot of time I look at it and it says like 30 minutes. I'm like, fuck. Damn, only 30 minutes? That's crazy.
Dude, yeah, there's been a couple of times.
Or like, there's been times when I looked at it and it literally says like 15 minutes, and I'm like, God damn, I'm boring and annoying.
Just feels like forever, but it's barely any time.
Yeah. Do you want to end it and then just like kick it?
Send us
Yeah,
off.
let's just kick it for a little bit.
Send us off. After hours. After hours.
Hey man, it's the Quake Man. Hey man, say man, it's Quake Man, the one and only. Sitting here with my co-host
Liddy Convitti.
Liddy Convitti and the convertibility.
This motherfucker spitting.
Liddy Convitti and the convertible.
Shit.
Lyrical, miracle, spiritual. Busta Rhymes.
Hey, actually, we gotta ask Brando 2 questions, but also I want to freestyle real quick.
Freestyle? I
Just-
can't freestyle.
Come on, man.
You fucking freestyle.
First guest we've ever
Freestyle.
asked to freestyle. Let's
Yeah, come on.
Arms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. This palm out was sweaty already. Palms are skitty, he's nervous. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so wild. Off his mouth, words won't come out.
He's choking now. Everybody's joking now. Clock's
going out.
Time's up. Over. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes
Going
gravity.
crazy.
Oh,
Going crazy.
Rabbit. Oh, he's so sad in it. Oh, no.
Dude, there's one time I was on ketamine. I just word for word said the whole thing and just went to bed.
But you're all like, I do
Just went to bed.
No, I got the words out and then just went.
You just shut down.
He was like, "Good night."
We should have Marshall Mathers on the show.
Marshall Mathers, will you please stand up?
That's okay. So Vince wants to ask you this question.
Ask me the question.
I guess I could ask it. But
Yeah, this is your okay.
this is my.
Well, I
this
guess
is.
aliens are confirmed at this point to exist, but
100%.
do you believe in ghosts?
Fun ghosts.
I don't know. Energy. Define
I
ghosts to
believe
me.
it, yeah. I believe it. I feel like I don't believe like in ghosts, like entities, but I believe in like energy.
Okay.
I
Okay.
believe energy behind. if you go through some sort of traumatic event or some shit. Like I've
Facts.
Why not?
Yeah.
I've had ghost experiences.
Let's hear him. That was the next question.
Oh, okay. Oh, bet. Okay. So
Yes.
the
Squid.
most prominent ghost experience that I have is when I was like a child living with my grandma, and they had this like 2-story house on this farm, and I was living with my grandma in like early childhood. And this one night, both my aunts were like, "Yo, let's go outside and play hide and go seek." And there were these big hedges that went around the whole property. And I was like, "Damn, it's kind of late. Y'all really want to play hide and go seek?" They're like, "Yeah, let's go play hide and go seek." I'm like, "All right, bet. We're gonna go outside." And then so we go outside. They're like, "You're the designated counter, just cause." And I'm like, "All right, bet."
Because you're the only one that can count.
Apparently, they're like, "You're gonna count." And then so I start counting, start looking for my aunts around the block, or not the block, but around the farm. I'm like, "Where y'all at?" I don't see anybody, so it's getting pretty dark. It's like 8 or 9. It's like pretty late. I don't know why we decided to play hide and go seek in the dark, but we did. And then I see something, like it looks like a person, dart into one of the barns behind the house. And I was like, "Oh, bam,
Damn.
found them." I was like, "I found them on they ass. Like, I found them." You know, so I like sprint over there, fucking get into the little barn. And the barn was kind of interesting because it was like a big barn, and there was this ladder that went to the second level where they would store equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
And I see the thing go up to the second level, and I was like, I don't trust that. Like, fuck that. Like, I'm not going up there. Like, it's dark as fuck. This barn's creepy as hell. Like, I'm going back inside. Fuck these girls. Like, they could find their way back home or whatever. So I go back inside, and come to find out they're chilling in the living room, and I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I'm like, "I just seen y'all." They're like, "Nah, I got too dark, so we went inside, but we couldn't find you." And I'm like, "I seen y'all go to the barn." They're like, "Nah, we were like behind one of the hedges, and we just came back inside." I'm like, "No way." And then that was like the weirdest ghost experience I had, which was like, I swear I saw something. But that house was also kind of weird and haunted because like a lot of weird shit would go on there. Like you would hear like dishes just like crash and break and fall down, and you would go check in the kitchen. There was like nothing there. And there was like all these weird experiences where my mom, when she lived there for a little bit, she said she felt like something was holding her down and she couldn't get up, sort of thing. And it was just a bunch of weird instances at that house. We ended up moving out like a year later because it was just fucking weird there.
Damn.
Yeah, I think it was the best ghost story we've gotten.
That was a weird one, bro. That was a weird one. And the crazy part is like years later, we ended up. I talked to my aunt because she had some weird ghost experiences there, and we ended up going back and we did some like weird ghost adventure shit. We're like, we're gonna record some shit in a room and see if we can like figure some shit out. Like maybe it's real, maybe we're just kids tripping out, you know, like whatever. And then I think she did something on her phone where like she heard her name being called out in like one of the little like recordings or something. And I'm like, damn. And then yeah, we just never went over there. I think we even went over to like there's like this heritage museum in our town that just tells you like the history because it's like an older town that's like right on the Willamette, so it's like one of the first towns that like settled when people were like colonizing or whatever on the Willamette. And then we went over to this like heritage museum. We're like, oh, let's see if we can find some details on this old farm that we used to live on, sort of thing, like years later. And then we went to the heritage thing, and they were like, oh yeah, we have no record of a house ever being built there or anything. Like that's just blank as fuck. Like y'all should go take pictures and bring them to us so we can like keep them on record or something. But
they're like, yeah, we have no records, so you should start one.
Yeah, for real. And it was crazy because they showed us maps from like 18 something, like super like way back in the day, and there was just like it was just fields, like nothing there, like just a random
I wonder
house.
if it was like some fucking.
That's what I said.
Like for a reason.
Yeah, that's what I said too. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
But yeah, that's probably my only ghost story.
All right, next question. Hypothetically, if we did, so we already have Taylor on the list, and we have someone else on the list. If we were to go on a ghost hunting episode for our Patreon, would you want to come with us?
I'd be down, depending where it is.
All right.
I'm down for that.
Down.
I'd have Brando along. Brando would be fun.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Yeah, we've
That'd
talked
be-
about
that'd
it.
be fun.
Mute Illinois Ghost Adventure episode.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'd be down. Why not?
Well,
let's fuck around with some spirits.
Ghost confirmed.
Ghost.
You fuck with aliens?
Fuck with aliens.
Nice.
And yeah, aliens are real.
Classic.
After that hearing, so
Right.
that's kind of cool.
I watched that the other day. I was high as hell. I was
Me
like, this is
too.
crazy.
I was really high. I was like,
Dude, I want Mitch to talk about it because Mitch.
Yeah,
can
Mitch
follow with that
watched
shit.
a lot of
he's
it.
deep.
He's
Yeah.
like so excited about it.
Get Mitch on the podcast.
But yeah, man. That was In Noise episode 19, I believe, with our boy Brando.
We out here.
long time
Dead
coming.
De Niro.
Follow Dead De Niro
Follow
on
Dead De
Instagram.
Niro. Follow Sad De Niro. The boy De Niro. We out here.
Damn, we
After
getting a phone
hours.
call? That's crazy. Yeah, man. Quake, man. Vince. Suck my balls. Yeah, suck
They
my
did.
fucking nut.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Mute all noise after hours.